Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rose Diary. Have you ever been in a dark room with no light? You hear voices, but no faces. You see no outlet, no doors, just you in a place of cloudiness. Even when light entered in, you still couldn't unsee the darkest wind. You was in existence physically, but not present. You felt as though it was life or death. That was me 9 months ago. Here I am in the month of December, just 2 days before the new year, when in March all I had was suicidal thoughts. My sons witnessed me go through such a rough time of my life, and it broke me. I remember the last time I had an anxiety attack. I stayed overnight in a hospital, and when I came home the next day, I remember grabbing my journal, and the very first page I turned to was a note from my son, Nehemiah. The note quoted, "I love you, Mommy. You are so beautiful." I can't even explain how that message made me feel in that moment. I just know that I wanted to get better for them, and so I did. Nehemiah, if you didn't know, your love saved Mommy. Depression and anxiety was kicking my behind. I felt like an addict who was looking for a fix. My life felt like it was crumbling piece by piece. I was in desperate need to get better. I searched for different resources, clinics, anything you can think of, I tried. I even was on 4 different medications, and none of it worked. It was then when I had to stop and gather my thoughts and to get to the root cause of what was going on. Medicine was not the cure. I had to remove a lot of my pride, a lot of my selfishness. The thoughts of depending on God's timing was just too long because I needed it to turn around in that moment. But I had to understand God's timing, His will, His way, and patience. I remember hearing a voice that said, "Change your routine." So I did from the moment I opened my eyes. I changed the way I ate. I only consumed water. I started praying night and day. I talked to God throughout my day, and I meditated on scriptures daily. I didn't think I would make it, but I did. And as I look back, a storm in which I hated the most, that I felt like robbed me from everything, including my peace, is a storm I'm so thankful for today. That storm did not come to destroy my path, but to clear my road. It made me see things differently, starting with myself. It was all a part of God's choosing me and needing me to choose Him. And when I started choosing, God took over. He reminded me that I was never alone, even when I felt like I was. He reminded me that the strength I didn't know I had, He was supplying it. He reminded me that when I was in need of a hug, He was comforting me. He reminded me that when all my hope was gone, He knew the plans He had for me. He reminded me that understanding His will and His way according to my yes was all He needed to turn my situation around. He reminded me that as I was out searching for help, it was right in front of me. He is the truth and the light, and the truth set me free. I'm sharing my story, guys, because mental illness is real. Depression is real. You never know what battle someone is facing. A smile can hide so much. Always be gentle, and before you judge someone, pray for them. You never can walk in the shoes of someone else, even if you try. So never judge anyone, but judge your own heart before you try to see through someone else's. Anyone that's out here battling with anything, I am rooting for you. I am here for you. Don't let mental illness win. Get in position 2023. God has chosen you. He's waiting for you to choose Him. I hope this video encouraged someone. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with anyone who might need this encouragement. If God can do it for me, He can certainly do it for you. Subscribe to my channel, and once again, comment below and share your stories. I would love to read them. And if I can be any help, I will be. Once again, guys, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video.